Hey everybody, some gadget guy here taking a look at Microsoft's new budget phablet. Ain't nobody got time for an unboxing video because we gotta talk about the Lumia 640XL. No really, I heard it was an unboxing video that killed Bruce Wayne's parents. True story. Anywho, Microsoft has cleaned up the Lumia naming convention. Instead of a 600 series and a 1300 series, we have a 640 and a 640XL. Walking around the hardware, we're of course greeted by the 5.7-inch 720p clear black display. Controls are software on screen, so there aren't any capacitive buttons. The top of the front face features a 5-megapixel camera. There aren't any controls on the left side of the phone. On the right, we'll find the power button under the volume rocker. It's a nice ergonomic touch I've always appreciated on Lumias, especially larger ones, as it lines up perfectly with my thumb. These buttons are nice and clicky with great tactile feedback. Top of the phone holds a 3.5mm headset jack, and the bottom has the micro USB port. The back of the phone features the 13-megapixel camera with Zeiss optics, an LED flash, and a speaker mounted higher up on the phone than we usually see. And popping off the back cover, we'll gain access to the SIM card and micro SD card slot and the 3000 mAh battery. The design is simple and attractive. The corners are rounder than more recent mid-range and high-end Lumias, but we still see flat sides, which are easy to hold on to while using the phone as a camera, and I like the look and feel of matte plastic. The display is nicely lit with good viewing angles, and the outdoor viewing mode provides increased contrast for better readability. We also have fan favorites glance and tap to wake functionality. It's all around good hardware. We have a speaker test you can listen to and a full camera review where you can see samples from the camera. If there is a concern with the tech, an 8GB phone is starting to feel really lean at any price point. With about 5.5 gigs available on first boot, taking advantage of a nicer camera or using your phone to listen to music, you'll probably want to factor in the cost of a memory card. Performance is snappy. I've never had any complaints with Windows performance at entry-level price points, and the XL doesn't disappoint here either. It's one of the only phones running Windows Phone 8.1 Update 2, sliding through the UI and multitasking is fluid. The settings menu is very well laid out, with shortcuts to different categories. I'm playing with Windows 10 on my Lumia 1020, but I honestly think I like this settings layout better. The 640 also benefits from the newest Lumia camera. Rich capture mode can be a bit slow, but we do have a solid HDR shot on an entry-level phone, and you can happily refocus while shooting video. This camera is a really interesting beast. We're only using a 3rd-inch sensor, as premium phones have largely moved up to half-inch sensors, but the XL can focus closer to the lens than nearly any other phone I've used in the past. Working at the closest macro distances produces a wonderful background blur. Check out the full camera review. It punches well above its price point. Battery life has been terrific, easily lasting me all day and into the evening. While the screen is larger, the lower power Qualcomm quad-core paired with the lower resolution screen keep power requirements a bit lower. Streaming a movie over Wi-Fi at medium brightness for 30 minutes resulted in only 6% battery drain. With careful moderation, you could probably hypermile this phone for 2-day use. So where does that leave us with the Lumia 640XL? Microsoft has delivered another solid entry-level phone. There's a lot to like here, and the XL is a worthy successor to the 1320. It's a phone which handily competes with other budget phablets, often providing similar performance at a lower price. Pricing, however, will be key for individual markets as Android is starting to figure this price point out. Accounting for the exchange rate, the XL lands in between the 16 and 64GB models of the Asus Zenfone 2. The better hardware specs on the Asus will likely make up the performance deficit Android faces in competing with Windows Phone. The 640XL has been a lot of fun to use, but Microsoft is starting to face some real competition in the sub-$300 market. I'll of course leave some links down below this video for more info on the 640 and where you can shop this puppy online. As always, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more reviews like these, and I would not be able to continue producing on this channel if you all weren't out there sharing my videos on sites like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and the Reddit, so please keep bringing more cool people to the party. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next review.